Let me say first of all that we thank the World Bank, we thank them for the partnership, we thank them for the thought leadership and the effort that they do make, as well as the other development partners that are here, to be part of the conversation of moving the Nigerian economy forward. I will come to the question at hand, Nancy, but I must say, first of all, from Sana's presentation, Nigeria has done well. The monetary metrics, the fiscal, and I will go on, they had some work on the fiscal, such as NNPC audit, which is well underway. So we need to update that particular slide. But that notwithstanding, we are talking about revenue. And we always knew that what was holding back the Nigerian economy was the revenues that should flow to the federation, to the federal government, to the states and the local governments. However, there were the inefficient spending, as we know, and we've heard repeatedly, on subsidies worth about 5% of GDP. That has been removed. Funds have flowed to the federation account. And I'm sure the governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sulu, will attest to the fact that, yes, he has, his coffers are much fuller than they were before. But the point is this: efficiency of that spending is critical. And we have been mandated by His Excellency Mr. President to take a look at deductions, not just the deductions for cost of collection, but deductions generally. As we saw, when you look at the gross figure, you see all kinds of deductions before you get to the net distributable figure, which goes to the federal, state, and local governments. And I must inform that even during the last FAC allocation, most of those deductions have been removed once and for all. The Constitution says that funds should flow from revenue collecting agencies into the federation account and be distributed according to the then formula. And that is what is now being done. And we can expect, it's work in progress in terms of the review of the different deductions, but what we can expect: greater transparency, greater efficiency, greater funding for development at the federating units, the federal government and the states, and of course, flowing from the states to the local governments. So we are looking at a much stronger fiscal situation. We're going to be looking at much stronger accountability and transparency and efficacy of spending. And I think it's important to point out that, we don't tick all the boxes. As I said, we saw some red on that graph, which means that we have work to do, and everybody knows that. But what the World Bank showed us in this NDU is that, in fact, the states are spending much of the extra revenue they are getting on development, on capital projects. And I think that is kudos to them. We will encourage them to be even more efficient with their spending that touches the grassroots, because they are the ones at that level. And when we look at 139 million Nigerians in poverty, that is the number one metric that we must aim at. Having, as I said, and as the World Bank has showed us, in terms of macroeconomic policy and stabilization, Nigeria has done well. Thank you.